We got our first official report card regarding our cooperation agreement with the Department of Justice and the Attorney General's office, and we are in full compliance. We've done some great things already, and we've got more things slated for the future.
What specifically did they target, saying the real positives in this report, Kirsten?
Basically, the spirit of cooperation and our mutual goals. I've met with Attorney General Fox on more than one occasion, as well as some of his staff, and we've received training from them. We've worked with them on putting together a policy and procedure manual. I think some of the things that we've done include we've hired a victim witness coordinator who's working very carefully with the Relationship Services Department and the domestic violence folks, as well as the Crime Victim Advocate's Office. My Special Victims Unit now has 4 dedicated prosecutors and a supervisor, so we've got 5 people working on that, as well as our victim witness coordinator. We have created a softer conference room for victims of violent and sexual crime. Our office is generally the last stop for them before we end up going to trial, and so we've made a conference room that is less intimidating and a warmer atmosphere for trial preparation and defense interviews of witnesses.
Okay.
I've appointed 2 training coordinators, one for prosecution training, to make sure that we get continual, state-of-the-art, up-to-date training on best practices of prosecuting sexual assault crimes. I've also appointed a law enforcement training coordinator, somebody to head up and be the liaison for putting together law enforcement briefings and keeping them up to date on this very important topic.
So what kind of things do you need to work on according to the report card?
Well, we're continuing to work with the audit process, and so the Attorney General's office is working with us on basically analyzing all of these cases and how we handle them, what we could do better, what cases should be declined and which ones should be prosecuted. We've got a commitment to them and from them to continue to work in that regard. We're also working with Ann Munch. She's sorry, I just blanked down on her title. She's the consultant that was hired by the Board of County Commissioners to oversee our process and to help us implement some of these positive changes.
You know, I must note, as we look back at the previous administration and into this administration, I know that one of the things that you had mentioned from the time that you declared that you were going to run was to have a much more open relationship with these other organizations like the Justice Department. How is that working out?
So far, so good. I wanted to have a more transparent office so that our constituents and our community could see what we're doing and understand what we're doing and have the ability to provide input. And that involves working a little more closely with the media so that we can communicate with the citizens of the community. We've been having regular contact with other agencies, partner agencies in the community that we work with, and trying to fine-tune some of the processes. But we've also been working with agencies like the Department of Justice and the Attorney General's office who can help us do a better job.
Anything else you'd like to share with our audience regarding this release from the Attorney General's office?
We're just really pleased, and we're proud of the progress that we've made, and we're excited about the things to come.